and I am a general surgeon. I had been called to rescue these fathers who had been attacked by the rioters for whatever reason they were. I came to know about the attack around 4:30 a.m. from my classmate, also a doctor, a good friend of us. We are associated with father due to our community medicine program. Our hospital has outreach program to save, especially to leprosy colonies, to remote villages. Once a week we go, and father's place is 300 kilometers away from my hospital is. Every month we cannot go. I go once a year or twice a year, according to the camp if he holds. But my classmate, Dr. Rajneesh, is closer. He goes frequently. And Dr. Rajneesh rang me up around 4:30. Mary, Father Eddie and his children are burned alive. But this news is not confirmed. I got these sources from some of my Hindu friends of his same Kutpali village. His friend told him, I see the fathers and children are inside and the house is set on fire. Which means he concluded all of them are burned dead. So he told me, please confirm it. And I am in Cuttack, not at his place. So now I have to confirm this news. And immediately I tried father's mobile. So it sounds to me it's beyond reach. So I told him it is a very interior village. So most of the time it is not reachable or tower is not there. So I tried a landline. Then father is not there. Usually boarding children picks up the phone and they respond, or cook responds. But that also didn't come. In the meantime, I heard the news, our convent 100 kilometers away from his center is totally getting burned. So we knew this may be true. Already convents are getting burned, means father's center must have been burned. So to confirm he is alive or dead, because the first hour is known as the golden hour in our traumatology or emergency medicine. That hour is very important to me. So I was up in arms to find out whether he is alive or dead. If he is dead, it is not my job, anything to do. He is a medical store fellow of the Padambur area. So from the medical shopkeeper, I called up and asked, can you go to Padambur hospital and see if father is brought there? He said, I am an old man, I cannot go. I shall try to search for my son. I will send my son. Then after 15 minutes his son came. Then I called again. Then he said, okay, his son told one child has been burned. Then I said, no, uske saath ek father ko bhi laya hai, aap jaake dekhiye. So he went back to see. He said, yeah, one father is also brought there. Then I said, kindly give your mobile. If father is alive, kindly give your mobile to him. I would like to speak to father. That was around 7:30 p.m. by the time he traced this number. So he gave his mobile to father, and father told me, I am attacked. So I told him, it's okay, we shall come to save you. We are bringing you back here to the hospital. And that's how I came to know about that he was alive. Immediately we alerted the district administration. We called the collector. We called the SP. My friend who was in Cuttack, he was able to contact them through another collector. We were not having our collector's number or his area. So through them, the collector and the district administration moved to rescue father. So they told us, we are bringing father to our Burla Medical College. So from our side, we came to Burla Medical College, and from there, with the police escort and security, he was brought to Burla Medical College, and we were able to save him at that hour. And the PHC, where Padambur has done their best to save his life. They gave all the adequate treatment which was required at that time. And as soon as he was arrived at Burla Medical College, 4 doctors were on duty at the trauma casualty to receive him, and there also they gave adequate medical treatment at that time. But within 6 hours time, he developed this respiratory problem which we were not able to diagnose at that time. Then he told us he was trapped in the smoke from the time the fire was extinguished. So it is known as a chemical pneumonitis, that which he has developed now, because of which his lung is not functioning properly. He goes into respiratory problems frequently. This is the one part of the story, and the other side, our sisters are being burned. 2 houses which has totally burnt, but we were alerted, sisters were alerted that you ran away. But that doesn't mean anything, because our sisters who are staying there, 4 sisters were above 70 with arthritis, swelling, age of the sisters. What are they going to do with people of their grandmother's age? Sisters were retired, taking rest. One of them was little able, so she was looking after the boarding children in that particular area. That also where father has worked day and night for 10 years to build up that hostel for Orissa children, Harijan's children, and all of Hindus. It has nothing to do with Christianity or anything. But he wanted to empower the children to be free citizens of India, educated, and be able to well learned. In this respect, I want to tell you a special thing, a mention of the girl they have burned her. That girl, Rajini Manji, was adopted by one family who had no children. After a few years, of 3 years exactly, they had of their own biological 2 kids born, one boy and a girl. Then they gave a stepmotherly treatment to the elder child who was adopted. And it was time for her to have their own parents refused to accept her. So long you stayed there. Now you are growing up, so marriageable age, you have come back to us. So one of the family visits, father found her sitting idle, very smart girl, intelligent. So he said, why are you not going to school? He said, "Kaun mujhe padhayega? Who will teach me?" He said, you come and stay with our children, stay in the hostel, go to college, I will help you, father said. So she was smart enough, wanting to learn, wanting to study, wanting to make her life. So she came with one of her friends and stayed with the hostel children in the father's place. And this year she had passed +2. Father approached to nursing school to give her admission. But of course her English is poor. She's a local Harijan. No, I don't know her caste is. She's a tribal. So whatever it is, she did have the qualification for nursing. So she was trying for some computer lessons and going for college studies. Along with, she has a very sports girl, sportsmanship she had, very good in sports. So he had applied for police constable services for that training. If interview applied, she would have been selected. So I feel very, very sorry to hear that her life is over. Nobody gave her a chance to live. Nobody gave her a chance, neither her parents nor the society. And a person who was trying to help this kind of innocent girls, especially we are trying to empower women, give respect, all this is neither religious